Welcome to the channel, I'm SmileyFaceX and I'm going to put my Australian infantry experience to test in Door Kickers 2. Currently we have on a Blackout challenge, it's the second one of these that we've conducted and this will be the third episode of it. Okay, it runs by two rule sets if you will. One, it abides by the Iron Man rules except for the fresh start. We're not doing that this time around. And also the Blackout rules, which is a random mission generator kind of rule set. You can look at the previous episode if you want the in-detailed thing, or just pause it when the things came up on the screen and you can read about it in a bit more detail. On the previous episode, the CIA here got their first hit out, and I believe it was flawless, actually. We also done a hit out with our Ranger squad, and we actually ended up killing a guy. I think we ended up losing two in this mission, so we lost a sniper and we lost Big Cheese, who is our most experienced guy. So actually pretty fucking bad, to be honest. And we end up with like 4 injuries as well. So our Rangers are pretty battered up. We're probably not going to use them this first mission out the gates today. But yeah, watch this cool little clearance. Bang, 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 bang. All right, let's get on with today's episode. Let's go. All right, we're up to the third difficulty in strength. Any, let's go for it. Go. Okay, pretty small. We got a HVT location out the back there, or we got 2 actually. Is this, yeah, HVT mission. Looks like we're stacking up along the front of the compound, and there's an exit, 2 exits at the back. So we definitely want to cover those. And we can only deploy 4 troops, which is not very many. Do we want to go for the CIA or for the SWAT team? It's one of them, I just don't know which one. It seems like, okay, if we would go CIA, probably put one guy back here to cover the HVT extract or getaway, and then put the other 3 on the front. But it only looks like there's one way in from what I can tell. This looks like a solid wall. So that might be sketchy. So we might have to blast our way in. So let's go the SWAT, just to be sure.
Roger.
All right, we got everybody alive except for Smiley, rest in peace. So let's go Trunk Monkey. I'm actually thinking, these are mobility slots, aren't they? Yeah. We could probably put some militias back there, to be honest. Because we probably get the most bang for our buck. Let's take Aqua in case we run into some fucking walls that need to be dealt with. And Nobes. So high quality at the front, scrappy at the back. I'll do some loadouts and I'll get back with you. Alright, our loadout is done. So Trunk Monkey's running his Vulcan rifle with helmet, frag, and bang. Nobes is rocking the same thing, just a different plate. Aqua's got all the similar stuff, plus a door charge and some demolition charges just in case we need them. And Pigeon and Sizzler are just rocking their M16s. Alright, let's get it. Oh, okay, there is a gate down the back here as well, which is interesting. I don't know what we're hiding behind here. Let's just pop with these two, see what's going on. This is the much preferred way to get in. In saying that, we might keep one dude out this way in case we need a frag over the top, which is always a consideration. We want our engineer can crack the gate, and we'll just see what it looks like. Oh wait, is it locked? Oh, it's locked. All right, we'll manual breach it. I don't think we need to be too fancy about it. Okay, I actually want to withdraw this guy back just a little bit. I don't want him to see beyond that fence, just to kind of keep it a bit more close range for him. Okay. All right, let's swing this a little bit and see what we can see. We're not actually looking for a fight right now. Okay, it doesn't look too bad. we're going to make entry. There is a little bit of red space here, but I'm going to prioritize going this way. Just get inside the gate. That's all we want to do right now. Got to make sure the primary goes first. There is a threat. Private security. We don't really want to fuck with private security, so we're going to soak back and we're going to grenade this, which is exactly why that guy is where he is. Make sure he's back on his job once he's done. Pop out and see what's going on. Okay, actually looks pretty good. We're going to push up, get 2 barrels wide. Want to check behind this. Another threat. He's not barricaded in. I think we do have the drop on him. Let's swing around this as well so we can see. Okay, good kill. Let's keep pushing up. We got our corner boy up here. Angleman's going to go a little bit wider. We don't need him up that far, to be honest. Small grabs. Holy. Okay. Who has... I'm guessing this guy's got eyes on that. How bad is it? AKS. Might be able to take it. Let's give him a thumbs up, see if he can take it. Okay, we did see one other up here. Thought I got a glimpse of someone in the building there as well. Alright, so a little bit concerned about the red space there, but we are going to move on. Okay. Now there's no way... there's no way behind this building. So, and because the HVT, we don't want to blow a wall out. So we're just going to push the wall a little bit. And then we're going to clear this with orange. Light blue is going to have his back just in case. Oh. Yeah, it looks like we're not going to be able to see that. And last but not least, we better just finish this off with this guy and check the back while we're here. Okay, that looks solid. Let's get these guys in a good position to fight behind some cover, just in case we need to. We can use these guys now. We don't have to, but we can. We're going to stay on the same wall, and we're going to focus on the next aperture. Alright, once orange is here, we're going to go across the doorway. Alright. Now what's going to happen is that this guy's going to go this way, and this guy's going to go around with orange taking it up on this side. We're going to see how that looks. He's way too fast. Okay, it actually looks pretty good. There's a little bit of red space at the back here, but for the most part, I think it's pretty manageable. Let's hop behind a little bit of hard cover and crack this door. Do that on alpha to make sure we're not fucking it. Alright, now we're good. Alright, actually looks pretty good to just make entry, I think. Let's do it. Alright, and then we got this little room here, which is super annoying. Just trying to figure out the best way to do it. We can probably kick it from straight in front because the stun will likely wreck anyone. Oh, it looks like it's locked actually. Alright, well, that'll make it easier because we'll just slap this one. Okay, if we're slapping it from that side, we want to cover it from this side, which means orange actually has to sit in the fatal funnel. Here's what it is. Pop him out just a little bit so we can not fratricide. Not a great angle to hold this door as well, but you gotta do what you gotta do. Alright, let's split up a little bit. And go. Keep pushing through. Oh, there's something in the way, so we're gonna push past. And this guy can just pop. Alright, sweet. Moving on with the next door. Again, it's a tricky one to take. Just because we can't stack on this side very easily is the problem. So this might be a wall breach situation, to be honest. Oh shit, disregard that. Alright, that's why we cover things though. Because that could have been real nasty. Alright, let's exploit it. If we've got a little bit of give, it's time to go it. And look, honestly, 3 guys steaming out of here. If there was any more, I think I'd be worried. So we're going to push the threat. Probably don't need to go past there, to be honest. Just enough to get in. And then this guy's going to go next into that gap and then turn. And then third is going to come in and just jump across. Alright, sweet. It's time to exploit this, see what we can see, do everything from the outside if we can help it. Okay, took a couple of hits there, nothing too hectic though. We do need a couple of reloads. What we're going to do is we're going to soak these guys back and they're going to reload. Alright, we're looking okay. We are going to keep slinging around. And we got another 2 closed doors. Pretty interesting now that we got our 2 injured members. Do we want to get one of these guys involved? Yeah, let's get Trunk Monkey's our leader, right? He's got to lead by example. Both of these doors are really bad to hit. The reason why is that if the door is on this side, you want to stack on this side of it because this is the short side. So there's less room for somebody to be sitting in a really bad angle. But if you do it from this side, they've got like this whole area to be in, and it could even be a built-up area if there's like a couch or something. So you prefer to take it looking at the short side, which we can't really do. So it kind of makes me want to do our breach on both of them, to be honest. Which is something that we can do. Like it's not ideal, and it's hard to watch the other doorway, but if we just poke this guy like that, poke this guy over here, this guy can just come in and crump it. This also might get a HVT killed, but yeah. We killed our HVT. Ah, well, fuck it. Alright, the recovery mission. Nobes and Trunk Monkey copped a hit. That's not too bad. Alright, let's watch that back. The first bit of it's just gaining information with all our guys, figuring out what we're actually dealing with. And the outside was actually a little bit tricky. I'm thankful that I left Trunk Monkey there as an option. Same with Pigeon and Sizzler. We probably could have used them to grenade some of the middle areas, but if you don't need to, there's like, we can still take fights. We're not allergic to them. This guy copped a couple of hits. The enemy that we've been coming up against has actually been mainly private security, which are pretty beefed up dudes. A little bit scary, to be honest. The building itself was pretty interesting. Like, pretty much all of these doors were horrendously difficult. Just you couldn't stack on the side that you want to stack on and stuff. Like, I know we end up killing the HVT, but I'd probably do that every time because, yeah, the mission's like almost the most important thing. The only thing more important is the boys, and I don't think we can really take those two doors by kicking them without a serious risk to our dudes. So if you got to slap them, you got to slap them. If you don't have slaps and you got breaches, then breaching it is. If he's standing right in front of the doorway, then he's a fucking idiot. That's not on me. He should be in a chair or sitting down on a bed or fucking doing something. This is where we cop a couple of hits. This guy's under a bit of cover, but managed to get him done. I still don't know how I feel about these Vulcans. Like, I don't hate them. I think their rate of fire is pretty good, which is nice, but... Anyway, I guess we'll be moving on to the next level. Yeah. There's the turban. Oh, shit. Alright, because we didn't 3-star it, we don't go up in strength at all. It just stays at 3. Randomize it and go. Ooh. I'm on it. Okay. What are the mobility slots? Alright, this seems like a pretty small level. It's eliminate all terrorists. It is letting us field a lot of guys for such a small level. Mobility slots are always a little bit annoying. I kind of want to give the CIA another go at it, to be honest. Let's put Swan and Ra over at the back here. They can be the mobility slots, and the other two can be rocking the front side. I'm going to do some loadouts, and I'll get back with you. Alright, we got our loadouts. So, Swan, one of the undercover dudes, he's rocking the AKS-74U carbine with thermal torch. Ra is rocking the same thing, except he's got a slap, just so I have some options. Vicky's running a slap and the Mark 17, because I've been enjoying that. Ra's copied the same thing, except he's also bringing some frags as well, being the main entry. Alright. What the fuck am I looking at here? Is there anything on this side? There's a little fence at the back there. I could potentially chop my way through and look at the window, but... Other than that, I think we're just looking at a fucking gate. Now, there's another little fence. Alright, well... If we're just looking at a fucking fence, let's just back up and open it, I guess. Now, do they hate us? I can't tell if he hates us or not. Let's just pull the weapon out on Vicky, just in case this guy does kick on, then we can fuck off real quick. And we're at a dead end over here, so we actually, yeah, fuck. And this one's locked? Oh, no. Here we go. Feel like there's a better spot to do it. Yeah, there we go. Holy, and a suicide bomber. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to come back. We're going to pull out our weapon. Alright. And we're going to bang this, I think. Nah, this is a frag every day of the week. So let's swap these two over. And we're going to frag it. Hopefully Vicky can't actually... Yeah, let's stop like here. Alright, he doesn't think we're sus, which is good. Alright, now they're definitely going to think that we're sus, so let's just... Alright, we're going to keep exploiting this if we can. Okay. That's not looking too bad. We can keep checking out what's going on over here. Like this layout. Do have this little area at the back, which is a concern. Looks like there's too much crap to have somebody here. There is red space here, and then we've obviously got windows to deal with as well. So let's poke through and then try to utilize the truck as cover if we can. With orange coming... Orange? Yellow. Okay. It's actually really difficult to push with these two. Because here they can get flanked from the window and they can get hit this way. And we can't have two guys here. Because of that, I don't even know if we can make entry here, to be honest. We don't have a wall breach, so we don't have a whole lot of other options. I feel like we might just be getting out of this, to be honest. And the undercover boys are going to do their job. This is getting awkward as well. I think this is just a corner, so we're not going to flip it. We're just going to continue to sweep this side. Yeah, it is. Alright, nothing in here. Now, we can actually get yellow to kind of help us out on this door a little bit. Do we want to hit this door? Because we could come through and try to get rid of this. And then we can have all four hitting this. So the problem with hitting this door is there are angles through here. Whereas if we hit this building, there's no windows along here to get. So as long as yellow or somebody locks it down, we're actually not too bad. It's just if it opens, then we have to obviously swing and that'll be our priority. But it's only one aperture to deal with. So I'm actually pretty confident to just hit up here. And there's only the tiniest bit of red space there that we'll try to deal with as we come across. So let's get to it. It's only a pistol. We can take that. Alright. Actually pretty successful. Should be able to cover most of the thing doing that. And then we can actually get Ra to actually clear this next room. If we can do it from the externals, that's so much better of a result. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty... He's still getting his weapon ready. He's up and ready. Yeah, let's just fuck off from this a little bit. See if they come out. Yep. Outstanding. That means we can probably actually push old mate in to help out. And once this room's kind of secure, then we can push yellow into a better firing position. Behind the truck. All right, this is pretty nice. Let's prep and make entry. All right, and then we just got this one little fucking room at the back here, which we are going to slap. We should have, yeah, Ra has a slap, which is nice. Not because I necessarily think that we need to. I think we can definitely handle that room without slapping. It's mainly because we don't need to run the risk. We can just slap it. And if there's a suicide bomber behind it, then we're looking not too bad. Let's back up a fair bit from this one. Normally I don't back up so much, but we are going to. Again, just because we've seen a lot of suicide bombers already. See if anything comes out. Doesn't look like it. Try to exploit it. And it looks okay. So we're going to make entry. And we're good. Alright, from here, we're going to focus on the doorway. And we're going to stack either side. Okay, once we're stacked, then we will push the other area with yellow and orange. We can start going there now. Holy, that's a fucking machine gun. Probably don't want to fuck with that. I mean, he was taking good shots, to be honest. Should have trusted him. Okay. It actually looks good, and we have a... Oh, it's a draped window. I mean, we can crack the drapes. I don't see why not. This might be a bad decision, but we're going to crack the drapes, see what it looks like. Here, we probably want to get on this side. Okay. Unarmed. Definitely armed. And I guess he picked something up. I saw him reach. Alright. This room looks good. We're covering a couple of doorways here. Main one is that one over there. Can't see everything because we've got some red space behind the door. Oh, it looks like there's a piece of furniture there, which is awesome. So we can make entry with this dude. Once we're here, we can go check behind the door. Alright. Now we're good. Okay. Yeah, we can probably hit it from this side. This guy needs a reload, so let's just cover him. And then we, again, let's kick this side this time. That door didn't really open, which means there's probably furniture behind it. So our main priority should be to the right as we go in, because there's likely to be furniture. There still could be somebody here. Don't get me wrong. Alright. Let's see what we see. There is furniture and we're all good. One last room. And then we are good. Alright, let's make sure we're utilizing a little bit of cover here. And do we have a spare slap? We do on Vicky. We're going to slap it just because it's the last room. We've got the resources. Let's give it a go.
Placing charge.
And again, we just don't really want to fuck with this. Let's just back all the way out. Okay. just a corner. Let's see if we can see it from the outside. Nope. We need to make entry. And we're pushing. Oh my god! Fuck. Maybe we should have let that breathe. We just lost half of our CIA team in one hit. Vicky and Ra. Oh shit, team. I said we weren't going to fucking lose anyone this mission, but it seems like I'm a fucking liar. Man, it was a pretty clean start to everything. I think we've done good analysis most of the way through. Like, yeah, last building, last room, you could, like, it's very obvious there's an enemy in there, otherwise the mission would have ended, but that's like using the game system to my advantage rather than what I would actually do like real time, which is why I didn't bang it, even though everyone's probably screaming out to just bang it. Realistically, we can see 80% of that room, it's cluttered as fuck. Like, I would never make the assumption that that's a bangable room because I have one corner to clear. I've got multiple guns on it. It's just unlucky that it was a suicide bomber. If it was anything else, we would have been fine. So I'm willing to live with that because I think the rest of the clearance was actually clean as fuck. And I think this level could actually get a lot of people unstuck because if I did go for that right building, which was my initial thought, you could see me like punch dudes in. The amount of guys that were in these rooms here, I would have got chopped up real easy. So we made good tactical decisions. We just, yeah, I guess the only real fault I would say is that we could have let that last room breathe a little bit. We kind of popped it and then just went. If we just chilled and saw kind of what came out, if anything, might have been able to bait them out without actually making entry. Look, he reaches. He reaches. Yep. I saw it. It's not a war crime. So it's similar to this room here. Like, we don't bang this. And if that's a suicide bomber, the same result happens. Same with this one here. It's just stuff that makes sense, but... it is what it is. It is what it fucking is. It's a shame. Did we let it breathe? Yeah, we did. Yeah, fuck. It is what it is. It happens. Alright, that leaves our fucking teams looking like this. The Rangers, we didn't use them this episode. They're a little bit beat up. Not too bad, though. The CIA are fucking stinging. We lost Ra and Vicky. Pretty bad losses, to be honest. You can't really expect to... Not expect. You can't really afford to lose any CIA guys. There's just not enough of them. And then we got our SWAT team, which still the only death is myself, funnily enough. Anyway, I'll see you on the next episode. Thanks for watching. Peace.